like to see this team continue to do just what they did the last 2 games.
Well, and that is score runs, and I think they finally have hit on a period of the schedule where they're starting to be able to count on contribution from their big 3 hitters: Adames, Devers, Chapman. They have very, very solid at bats. Look, they're getting complimented right now by the 2 guys that have been carrying this team, Casey Schmidt and Luis Ariz. But now with them joining the party, I think you have threat of offense in every inning, wherever you are in the lineup, and that's a jolt of confidence that this club has not been able to celebrate since day 1 of this season.
Well, they've won 2 straight, and they'd like to get on a roll. And what better way to do it than on this holiday? All right, so on this Memorial Day, stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have the lineups on the first pitch right after this.
This telecast is brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. By Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill, largest in-stock inventory in Northern California of your favorite luxury home appliances.
And more.
Hey, we're at Oracle Park in San Francisco for an NL West matchup between the Giants and the D-backs, and this game is brought to you in part by USAA. This Memorial Day, let's honor what was given. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Temperature-wise, it's 63, and look at the winds. That's the highest we've seen it here on this homestand.
Well, it's starting at 16 miles per hour, and it's going to get a little bit windier as the game wears on. Right now, you're getting a little help to left field and right field, but as we've seen this whole homestand, pop-ups and fly balls are going to be an adventure.
All right, let's take a look at the D-backs lineup brought to you by your Bay Area Chevrolet dealers. It'll be Marte, Carroll, and these 2 guys are smoking hot, followed by Perdomo, Arenado, and then Del Castillo. The rookie, Ryan Waldschmidt, is hitting 6th, and the catcher, Moreno, followed by another rookie, Jose Fernandez, and a young man that we haven't seen a lot of, and that's Tommy Troy. He is going to hit 9th and play left field.
On the hill today for the Giants will be the right-hander, Landon Roop. Roop, 6'2", 220 pounds. He's 27 years of age in his 2nd year at the big league level through 10 starts this year. 5-4, the 3.27 ERA. More strikeouts than inning pitched with 61 in 55 innings. It's just about a 3-to-1 strikeout walk ratio. And let's take a look at the StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud on Landon Roop. This is our 2026 pitch arsenal. Is our sinker and 4-seamer. Almost 40% of the time you're going to see a fastball. Primarily the sinker, the curveball, changeup, and the cutter are pitches that he will feature in any situation. When he's right, he can get ground balls at just about everything he has.
So here we go to start out game 1 of this 3-game series. Is Landon Roop is about ready to throw a pitch to Ketel Marte, and here he is, and it's up high. So we get started at 2:06 on a really nice day here at the ballpark. Swing ain't gonna miss by Marte, who comes in hitting 262. Now remember, the Giants played this Marlins team last week, exactly a week ago. And Marte came into that series hitting around 210.
He's been hitting 500 the last 8 games, literally. And everything he's been hitting has been hard. So he definitely has found his stroke. 531, 17 for 32. 3 homers and 5 doubles. That's hot.
Here it's 2-2. On deck is Corbin Carroll, who is equally as hot. And then Geraldo Perdomo, the D-back shortstop. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him on a swing. They're going to miss a net, so this game gets started.
Let's take a look at the Giants' defense. It's brought to you by Walk-Up Personal Injury Law. Starting in their outfield from left to right, it'll be Schmidt, Bader, and Gilbert, the best arm in left field. Adames and Chapman on the left side of the infield. Arise and Devers on the right side. Daniel Susak, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
Here's Corbin Carroll. Carroll is the D-backs people like to say he's a triples machine. So let's see how many triples he's got. That pitch is wide. He's got 8. 8 triples.
It's not even June.
He is a triples machine. They weren't lying. 2 balls and 1 strike against Landon Roop. He's got 1 hit in 6 at bats, and you can guess what that 1 hit is.
A triple.
A triple. Here it's 2 balls and a strike with Perdomo on deck. And a high pop-up, kind of in no man's land. And it's going to be Chapman, not a problem, with his back to the infield.
That was anything but easy. And he had to go a long way to get it. But, you know, you take him for granted.
You know what? As that ball started to come back, this could have been a fair ball.
Could have been a fair ball.
That's how it comes back.
I think it was. Close.
So here's Perdomo hitting .222. He's got a couple of home runs, 18 runs batted in. Perdomo, always a good player, but boy, last year he planted a stake that said, I am for real, and he had a great year. Good time to do our umpires. It's Hoy, Barber, Rayburn, and Chachinski. Here's the 1-1.
Hoy is a low ball guy, and you know he's very consistent.
Catcher is challenging the pitch.
He can be tight on the corners.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
San Francisco has 2
On you,
challenges
Daniel
remaining.
Susak. Stay hot.
A challenge in the first inning. Wow. Hit on the ground, foul. The D-backs come in 4 games over 500. They've won 8 of the last 10, so they're playing good baseball.
That's a good 1-2 pitch. That's exactly what you want to see. Stretch that strike zone out there 3-4 inches. Let him help you out. This was not a comfortable take. Good pitch.
There's a shot, foul. Solid contact, but just a strike. It stays at 2-2. Spanish audio is available on the SAP channel. Terrific Memorial Day crowd here at the ballpark. High to right. Remember, that's the short porch, but Gilbert on the track, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 inning.
The authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Well, Roop gets the Diamondbacks in a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. So here's the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Giants lineup, brought to you by your Bay Area Chevrolet dealers. For Tony Vitello, it'll be Adames, Arise, and then Casey Schmidt, who's hot. Devers swinging it well, followed by Chapman, Susak, and Bryce Eldridge, the DH. Then it's Bader, and then it's Gilbert.
On the hill today for the Diamondbacks will be the 37-year-old right-handed veteran Merrill Kelly, 6'2", 200-pounder. And for Kelly, he's in his 8th year at the big league level. And he is hot. You saw this is his 8th start. His ERA is 5.31, but these last few games he has been really good. One of those included a game against the Giants.
Thomas takes low and away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. With Arise and then Schmidt. And the 2-0. And Adames hits a little pop-up that the center fielder broke back on, and it's going to fall. Waldschmidt broke back, and that allowed that pop-up to drop in.
All right, let's take a look at the StatCast 3 powered by Google Cloud on Merrill Kelly. He throws a changeup more than anything. And as a fastball, a 2 and a 4-seam fastball, right around 92 miles per hour, but he is a corner painting machine. He doesn't give you a lot to hit in the middle of the strike zone. He also has a cutter, slider, and a curveball.
And a quick toss, and Adames is back.
Waldschmidt in center field, he really had a problem picking that ball up off the bat.
Arise hitting .320. He is hit for the cycle lifetime against Merrill Kelly. He's got 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. And he takes in tight. He got hit twice yesterday.
Well, and he got hit hard. I mean, the ball hit him and it came back towards the pitcher. So, I mean, it was as direct a hit as you could get.
There's a strike.
He had one that hit him in his right cheek, and that hurt. Then he got hit about 10 inches higher, right above the bell towards the kidney, and that lit him up.
And the 1-1, and a swing and a foul out of play.
You get hit twice like that in a game, you come back the next day. Are you thinking about it?
Yeah, you know what? You think about it more your very next at bat, and then you get hit again. And then you think about it again the next at bat.
Oh, man.
So it's 1-2. Foul back. If it's like you get hit by Randy Johnson, and then the next day you got another lefty that throws hard, yeah, then you definitely think about it.
It's the one thing that separates the big leagues from every other level of baseball. I mean, the guys up here, they just don't let it affect them. They can't.
I got hit. Remember Ken Kravik?
Yeah. I played with him.
Yeah, I threw my hand up and it just deflected off and hit me in the chin. And the next day, I can't remember the lefty that we faced, but the very first pitch was right at my chin.
Britt Burns, Ross Baumgartner.
Yeah, might have been Baumgartner. Hit well to left, moving back is Troy, but he's got a beat on it.
Yeah, Troy's a center fielder playing left field. He's got a good range. Let's take a look at that defense for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to you by Walk-Up Personal Injury Law. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Troy, Waldschmidt, and Carroll. Perdomo and Arenado will patrol the left side of the infield. Marte and Fernandez will patrol the right side. And Gabriel Moreno will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here's Schmidt with 1 out and 1 aboard. And Schmidt takes a strike. Schmidt has 1 hit in 3 at bats against Kelly, and the 1 hit was a home run.
I think he's going to hit a home run every time he gets in the box now. He's got us trained.
Taps that one foul.
All right, let's take a look at our powerful performance brought to you by Xfinity. Yesterday, Casey Schmidt went deep for his 11th home run of the year. It was a 2-run shot off of Noah Schultz and his 3rd homer in his last 4 games.
Ball's behind quickly, 0-2. And the pitch is wide.
Good 0-2 teaser.
With Merrill Kelly, I mean, he's been around a while now, so that means all these hitters have some history. But Adames, Arise, Schmidt, and Devers have all hit home runs against Merrill Kelly. Oh, 2 to 3-2. A couple of years ago, Schmidt would have been out 2 pitches ago. Not now. There's Devers. He had a good swing and he fouled it straight back.
And again, you emphasize the lower body because his foundation is so solid, very slow to get in position, drops his foot, and he's getting off great swings. It's rare that you get him off balance. And that's been since day one of the season.
Double play ball to third where Arnado's got it. That's 1 and 2. So Kelly pitches out of the leadoff single. We'll head to the second.
The Giants in honoring Chinese culture, and each special ticket includes a Chinese Heritage Night baseball t-shirt presented by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Go to sfgiants.com/special events and get on out here. We're having fun.
So it'll be Nolan Arenado to lead things off. Arenado takes a breaking ball. In tight, he's had some ownage on Landon Roop. He's 4 for 6 with 3 doubles.
And that's ownage, and that is a puzzle that he has to figure out.
There's a strike.
I mean, pitchers look at hitters the same way hitters look at pitchers. Each pitcher or hitter, they're puzzles. You have to figure them out.
Pitch again, 1 and 2.
Sometimes you figure them out fairly quickly. Other times, you never figure them out. That's what makes this game special.
Got him. Arenado's going to challenge.
And he's going to lose this one, I think.
If he does.
Arizona, the batter's challenging.
And Arenado put his head down and walk away.
Arizona has 1 challenge remaining.
I wonder if hitters, when they lose their challenge, go back and say, you know what, I don't believe that box.
Of course they do. Every time.
Here's Del Castillo. Rolls this one to second. And on an in-between hop, 2 outs.
You know, you want to have an infielder that has bounce in their legs because it gives them softness for their hands. And I think the leg work on that ground ball was really what made the play. It wasn't an easy play, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, he moved back just a little bit to get a better angle at the hop. Here's Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt impressed the Giants in that 3-game series in Arizona. Now he's gathering up a lot of at-bats. He's now got 51. Two and 0, hitting .353. And he pours in a strike. Does not have a home run. He's got 7 runs batted in. Waldschmidt takes his timeout. Good curveball, 2-2.
That's another thing you learn up here. And you start throwing your breaking ball, you always, if you're a right-handed pitcher to a right-handed hitter, you're throwing it away, down and away. But coming by way of the front door is a good pitch. Guys give up on it.
Decided to throw it again, and it's 3-2.
But that was going to the other side of the plate with it.
Got him. Couple of strikeouts this inning. Giants are coming up. Join USAA in honoring our nation's fallen heroes.
Telecast is brought to you by Cresco, with 19 Northern California locations to serve your tool and equipment needs.
It's a 0-0 ball game. Here's Devers to lead things off for the Giants here in the second. And Devers looks at a strike. Devers hitting at .245. 7 home runs, 25 runs batted in. And he tries to check his swing.
Let's take a look at our Coors Light Cold Hard Facts. Giants history: 2 consecutive games with a grand slam. 1941 with the Phillies, 1998 against the Reds, 2003 against the White Sox, and 2015 versus the Cubs and the Cardinals. Last season, Casey Schmidt did it by himself. And Saturday and yesterday, the Giants did it against the White Sox. The Giants have never hit a grand slam in 3 consecutive games in their history.
1-2 pitch is wide, 2-2.
You'd think in 144 years they would have had 3 days consecutively where they hit a grand slam. But no.
And a healthy rip and a foul. Straight back. Pulls this one on the ground, but it's Marte right at the cut of the grass. Devers retired, and here's Chapman. Chapman's starting to show signs that he's getting his swing back. And a strike. Chapman 4 for 11 against Merrill Kelly with a couple of doubles. Gets underneath this one. And this is a pop-up with personality. And Fernandez comes down the line to save Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno, the catcher, he was looking for some help. I don't know if he ever saw it. I mean, as a catcher, you're in your squat facing center field. Now, all of a sudden, you turn around and you're looking right into the sun. No, I don't think you saw it.
I don't think he did either. Here's Susak hitting .356. And on one pitch, he skies one to right. It's Carroll who puts it away. A 9-pitch inning and a 1-2-3 inning. Third inning coming up.
We're presented by Provident Credit Union's happening right now, and you can join us here as today we have Kristen Kircher that is here at the yard, and you can vote for her. You can vote for all of the finalists. They're all worth your vote. Go to NBCSportsBayArea.com/AST.
VoteKircher.com.
It's Kristen.
Gabriel Moreno to lead things off here in the third. And Moreno takes a strike. Moreno hitting .245, couple of home runs, 14 driven in. He hits a high drive into center field. Moving back is Bader, still moving back, looking up, and it is gone. Moreno hit one against the Giants earlier in the week, and he's got another one here on this Memorial Day.
Take a look at the location. I mean, just right out over the middle of the plate. Catches it with backspin, gives you an idea how this ball is carrying to center. I mean, there's 16 miles per hour wind, and center field gets the most help. Loop does not give up many.
So here's Jose Fernandez. Fernandez hitting .265. He's got 3 home runs. He's got 14 runs batted in. And there's a strike. Swing. Gonna miss.
Just Xing the outside corner with knee-high paint command. That'll make a guy step out of the box and call a timeout. Think about it.
Good pitch, but low and away. It's 2-2. Hey, got him.
Big time movement with every pitch that he threw, and he stayed in that outside corner and gets him to chase. 4 strikeouts for Landon Roop.
Here's Tommy Troy. Tommy Troy is 2 for 4 on the year. And here he takes a strike. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. And tight 3-1. So now Landon Roop. It's got to come in, otherwise you face the top of the order with the guy on first. Detroit taps this one foul.
I mean, these are the at-bats that really can define your day. You fall behind an account, a hitter count has leverage with a 3-1 count, and you know those are at-bats that you really have to bear down on. And if you can win those at-bats, I mean, they give you momentum because those things are not easy to win.
So Troy back in the box. And it's 3-2. Hit down the line. Into the corner. Foul. That one I thought was going to be close to being fair, and it was close.
All right, well, how close was it? Close.
He waited on that curveball like he knew it was coming.
Isn't this guy the mascot at SC?
Tommy Troy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. Breaks his bat and dribbles it foul. Sounded like he broke his bat. Huh? Well, now he's going to get a new one.
Tommy Troy, Moscato's high school, went to Stanford. I think I just insulted him in a big way. assuming that he was a Trojan when he's a Cardinal.
Well, you just didn't insult him. You insulted all of Northern California.
Hey,
I'm trying to find him in the press guide. You found him?
Well, yeah, you got it. Absolutely.
Not in the paper press guide.
Well, you just need to know where to look.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
He's a rookie, 24 years of age. D-backs first round pick in 2023.
Flips this one to right. He's in the mold of Corbin Carroll. He's 5'9".
Yeah, but he's 200 pounds. That's about 20 more, or maybe even more, than Carroll has. That was a nice at bat, by the way.
Here's Marte. And Marte takes wide. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tommy Troy hasn't really been around long enough to steal any bases, but he can run. He's got a good lead, and this is lined into center field. So Marte continues to swing it. And here's Corbin Carroll. Carroll hit a pop-up that was caught by Chapman down the third base line. This one is called strike.
Carroll, not an easy guy to double up because of his speed.
Shoots this one to left. Schmidt's got it. They'll have to hold the runner because of Schmidt's arm. And now the bases are loaded.
Well, 2 opposite field base hits and 1 up the middle. Some outstanding bat control put on here by Troy, Marte, and now Carroll. And that's going to be a timeout here as Justin Message comes out and tries to slow things down a little bit here for Landon Roop.
Slow things down. Home run, strikeout, then 3 straight singles. So it still amounts to 4 hits in the inning. It's Perdomo who's the hitter. Everybody ready? Here we go. And the strike. Giants play for double play depth up the middle, and it's nothing in 2.
One a curveball, then he backdoors him with a cutter right there at the knee-high location. And a quick 0-2 and a quick advantage.
3 pitches, got him.
Boy, and go front door sink. And you talk about 3 perfect pitches. And Perdomo just got worked. 5 strikeouts now for Roop, and that's his most impressive one of the day.
Yeah, well, not out of the woods yet. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado on a half swing, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
Well, and that late movement broke down the swing.
Up and in.
Yeah, I think Susac thought about calling that challenge there. He held that target there for James Hoy, the plate umpire, to see, and that was just a little silent protest.
2 balls and a strike.
You could disagree with an umpire now, but then he's got the hammer. He could say, hey, challenge.
Three and 1.
And this becomes the biggest pitch of the game.
Arenado knows that he could get a good pitch to hit here. Here's the 3-1. And it's 3-2. Good pitch.
Well, Arenado already challenged and lost. I think he would like to have challenged that one.
Foul.
That was loud. Okay. 103-mile-an-hour foul ball. But if you're Roop, you know you've got to get after him here. You got to throw a strike.
So it's 3-2. The runners are on the move. And out to right. A long run. And Devers makes the play. And that'll end the inning. Terrific play by Rafi Devers. Continues against the D-backs. It goes all the way through Wednesday. It's a night game tomorrow and a day game on Wednesday. So get your D-back tickets, sfgiants.com/tickets. Here's Eldridge. Giants now trail 1-0. Could have been worse. Bases loaded. Arenado, 3-1 count. Foul back. It's 0-2. But Ralphie Devers with a nice play. The big fella moving down the first base line in foul territory.
That pop-up's not easy. He had to go a long way to get it, and it was a big play.
In the dirt to Eldridge.
I mean, he took the bat right out of the hands of Nolan Arenado.
And it's too high. 2-2. Got him. Here's the catch by Rafi Devers.
Yeah, takes out down the right field line. I mean, he had a chance at it because he wasn't holding a runner on, so he is playing back. But still, with all that's going on with the wind and the sun, that's an exceptional play.
Here's Bader. Bader takes in tight. Bader hitting 181. He's 17 for 94. Does have 5 home runs and 13 runs batted in. There's a strike.
That two-seamer moving really big right now. Guys are seeing it early and they're giving up on it. Eldridge and now Bader. Same pitch, same movement.
Chops this one to third. Deep third for Arenado. Loves to throw when he's off balance, and he makes a perfect throw. Take the Giants on the go this season and stream the Giants on the NBC Sports app. And it's brought to you by Toyota. Here's Gilbert. And Gilbert takes low and in. Why? 2 balls and no strikes. Gilbert gets on. You got to the top of the order in Willie Adames. Strike. 2-1. Chopper slowly hit to second. Marte is there. Gilbert's retired, and so are the Giants. Inning number 4 coming up. By Lazy Boy. I'm Glenn Kuiper. Next to me is Mike Krukow. And Mike, you pitched a lot of games in the big leagues. I'm wondering if starts on holidays were any different.
Yeah, they were, especially Memorial Day. I mean, this is such a meaningful tribute to the fallen who've represented our country, and I mean, you're aware of it, and you know, you wanted to do well in them. Yeah. I mean, you want to do well in every game, but I think the celebrations of that you have during the course of a season, you want to do better on those days.
Yeah, I think remembering those days, just driving to the ballpark, you just knew it was going to be a different atmosphere.
No, it really is, and I think one of the things that starts today is when they have that moment of silence before a game.
Right.
And it's a long moment of silence.
Baseball does such a good job of honoring those who have fallen, and really on all the different holidays. It's 2-1 to Adrian Del Castillo. Group threw 30 pitches in the 3rd inning. You'd definitely like to cut the pitch count down by having a quick inning, but right now it's 3-1. And not close.
Group a little unhappy about the last couple of pitches. Easy takes. Giving up a leadoff walk when you had a stress inning in the 3rd.
Waldschmidt takes in tight.
Again, another big miss. We've seen this happen to him where he's rocking along, and then all of a sudden, he'll just lose a feel, and his release will go weird, and then he has big misses.
Not there. It's a ball and a strike.
I mean, the beauty of his pitches is that with that sinker and just about all the pitches he has, he can get a ground ball to get a double play.
All right, Susak's going to challenge.
Why not?
The catcher is challenging the pitch.
They got a strike.
San Francisco has 2 challenges remaining.
It's got to make the pitcher happy.
Stay hot.
So 1-2. And that pitch is wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Six strikeouts for Roop. Here's Moreno.
His curveball's been really good today. And he just has nice command of it. An easy pitch to leave up, and he hadn't done that at all.
Moreno shortening up to bunt. Hit a home run to just to the right of straightaway center field. Swing and a miss. Moreno steps out.
Guy hits a home run off you, you're definitely trying to strike him out
Yeah.
next time he comes up. Next 3 times he comes up. It's personal.
One and two on the pitch high. At first is Del Castillo. He drew a walk. The D-backs are leading 1-0. We're in the top of the 4th inning.
71st pitch about to be thrown.
Got him.
Yeah, he's not going to smile, but that felt good.
Yeah, round 2 goes to Roop.
That's another great snapper.
So at 3 p.m. all around Major League Baseball, there is a national moment of silence.
Expression of gratitude to the heroes who lost their lives while protecting the freedoms that we enjoy today. Thank you.
Very nicely done by Major League Baseball on this Memorial Day. It's pretty amazing where if you're a starting pitcher, it's the moment of silence, right? So you got to shut it down, at least physically. But emotionally, you really can't.
It's something you are privileged to do.
Right now, Roop is making good use of the hard breaking ball.
Well, he's had that good curveball since the first pitch of the game.
He's riding hard, 0-2.
Well, we first saw him. I mean, he could get curveball happy. He was a sinker curveball guy, 2-pitch guy, and I mean, he's really grown since the time we first saw him in spring training. But he knows when he gets that curveball, it's a weapon. When you make a big leg hitter swing like that, you've made a great pitch.
Please don't be on my baseball card.
See the low 3/4 release, but he gets a high hand position, which gives him a really good tight spin. You watch him from that low 3/4 release. In the high hand position, that's not an easy thing to do. A lot of guys fatigue and they lose that high position with the hand. And the way that he's able to maintain it really reminds me of Madison Bumgarner.
Chop to Devers. Devers will go back to the bag. And a really nice inning for Landon Roop after the walk.
California Ford dealers 13 years ago today on Angel Pagan hit a 2-run walk-off inside the park home run at the bottom of the 10th inning against the Rockies. Giants won that game 6-5. It was the first walk-off inside the park home run for the Giants in over 80 years when Bill Terry did it in Game 2 of a doubleheader against the Cubs in 1931. I miss that guy. He was fun to watch.
He was fun to watch. Never really had a bad day. Here's Adames. Adames has the only hit for the Giants, and it was a little pop-up bloop into center field. So that's how good Merrill Kelly's been. Just teases everybody away.
And when he gets that rhythm going, I mean, he can retire guys in order for a while. They really need to get him in a stretch, break that rhythm up a bit.
Pulled foul. One and two. One away. Tight.
You know,
back and forth, huh?
But just exactly, and you're kind of seesawing, leaning away, backing off in, and he's not missing the strike zone by a whole bunch. Not comfortable takes by any way, shape, or form. It's great at bat.
Well, we'll see. They're going to challenge.
I don't think they're going to win this one.
The catcher's challenging the pitch.
Not even close.
No challenges remaining.
That does it for challenges.
They are out. And a leadoff walk. And for the first time since the first inning, Merrill Kelly's in his stretch.
I mean, it's probably a good call by Moreno, although maybe there's no such thing as a good call if you don't win. But Raj takes a strike. Adames just got one steal on the year.
Well, you have to be careful with Merrill Kelly. I mean, he's got one of the best pickoff moves at first base, one of the quickest.
Pitch is outside. 1-0. A home run by Moreno in the third inning is the difference in this game right now. Out of play, and it's 1-2. Memorial Day here at the ballpark. Probably not going out on a limb to say that this is a sellout.
Oh yeah, sellout. No question. The crowds have been unbelievable.
Another foul. Arise hits more foul balls right in that direction than anybody in baseball.
Well, and I think it really allows him to see a pitch a long time. When you have a good opposite field approach, I mean, you're letting that ball get deeper to you. You're getting a better idea of if it's going to be a ball or strike.
2-2. Line drive foul.
Our ball dude, Neil Cohen, on the first base side today. 0 for 1.
Well, yeah, Neil kind of let that ball shoot right by him, but He's happy as can be.
Yeah, he leads the league in attitude. Over there on the third base side, Justin Dombrowski.
Justin, the lefty, Rawlings guy. Driven to right. Carroll looking up, and it's in and out of his glove. Arises headed for two. The throw. He made it.
For now.
For now. Watching Torey Lovello as he's looking into the dugout, and they're waiting to see what they want to do, and they're going to say no. He made it.
What an at bat. You see Carroll going up there. He just couldn't quite get enough glove on it.
I thought he had it.
He thought he had it. Oh, his foot comes off the base.
Schmidt with a high foul down the right field line, and that'll be out of play. D-backs play the infield back. This is a spot for Schmidt. Don't leave it up to the next guy. Take advantage of it. He rolled into a double play in the first. Puts that pitch in tight.
Best arms for the D-backs in the outfield are in left field and in center field. They need at least a medium fly ball to score Willie Adames on a sac fly.
One and two. That's a perfect pitch.
And Schmidt's going to take a little bit of a walk. He gets visibly upset now when he goes out of the strike zone and chases one.
Well, you may very well see the same pitch again. Well, James Hoyt didn't ask. He wanted a little help and didn't get it.
And Kelly gets a strikeout he was pitching for. Let's take a look. Did he go? Yeah.
He did. Here's Rafi Devers. Devers takes low. Second strikeout and a big one. Here's Devers, who rolled out to second. A ground ball to second is going to tie the game. Ground ball to short or first is going to tie the game. High drive deep into right center field. Carroll way back. Carroll's not going to get it. It's Triples Alley. One run scores. Here comes Arise. He scores. And the Giants take the lead.
He's hot. And when he gets hot, he can carry a team. And for the first time today, the Giants lead. When he just goes down there and he doesn't get both cheeks into this either, that gives you an idea how strong his hands are. He goes down and just pops backspin on this bad boy and almost knocks it out of here. But he took on the deepest part of Triples Alley.
He hit a ball in the White Sox series that was a home run in every park except this one, and this one might be another one.
I think you're right.
Well, the one thing that does, it does a lot of things, but one is it makes the hitter in front of you feel a lot better.
Well, you're right. I mean, Casey Schmidt's feeling it because you're down a run and you got a runner at third and there's nobody out and all you need is a fly ball and you strike out and you're wearing it hard, and then all of a sudden the next guy up picks you up and it's forgotten.
Here's the bases. Here's Chapman. had a pitch and he fouls it back. Daniel Susak on deck. It's 0-2. Chapman with a little pop-up beyond first. Marte will make the catch.
Giants are now 7 for 16 with their at-bats with runners in scoring position. And that's a turnaround. That had been one of the statistics that really has dogged them of late. And they're coming out of it.
Well, they got another shot here with Susak. Susak now has enough at bats at this level for the opposition to know that he likes that first pitch. And it's no balls and 1 strike.
And that's what you do with the first pitch. I mean, you corner pitch. If you know a guy's first pitch happy and he's aggressive, just pitch it like it's an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2. Now you got to make a little bit of an adjustment, because you might very well see that pitch again. Susak steps out.
Now, knowing Kelly, I mean, he's not an impatient pitcher. He might bust him hard inside to set that pitch up again in a 1-2 count.
This is struck foul.
There's a little work for Justin Dombrowski.
1 for 1.
Yeah, he's got a 1-for-1 going. I think he got that that glove that Schmidt ordered from Amazon.
I think he bought it from Schmidt.
He ordered a right-handed glove, got a left-handed glove. So hey, find a good recipient.
Oh, and my favorite part of that answer that Schmidt was talking about when he ordered the Amazon glove is he admitted that he forgot to check the box as to what hand he wanted.
That's the stuff that gives you credibility in the clubhouse, though.
Swing and a miss. He got him. It happens to me, but I have an excuse. Here it's 2-1. Giants are leading.
This telecast is brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. And by Provident Credit Union, make life easy.
Giants lead 2-1. Tommy Troy's going to lead things off. It'll be Troy and then the top of the order. And Troy takes a pitch down low. He picked up a base hit in that 3rd inning. Breaking ball for a strike. Marte on deck and a shot on the ground to Adames. Goes down to a knee. Now throws high, and he throws it over everybody. And that's going to put Troy in the tying run at second base. So now all of a sudden, a lot more pressure on Landon Root. You've got speed at second base and now the top of the order. Here's Marte. Marte hits a little flare to left. Schmidt coming in. He's going to watch it fall, and now it scoots by him. So Marte will jog into second base with a double, and that's the first time since Casey Schmidt has taken the spot in left field where he has struggled. So the D-backs tie it up on an error, and then this.
Yeah, you kind of get caught in between. You want to be aggressive, but you just can't allow that ball to get behind you.
So here's Carroll. Carroll hits one out into center field. Bader is going to backpedal and make the catch. And tagging and going to third will be Marte. So Willy Adames has been really steady, but his error here in the 5th inning has opened things up. And this is Perdomo, who, the man on third and less than 2 outs, struck out in the 3rd.
They're going to appeal second base.
An emphatic save call by DJ Rayburn. Infield in for Perdomo. And a snap throw. And back easily is Marte.
You know, there's never a good time for an error. I mean, it just isn't. But when you have an error that leads off an inning, it always seems to come back and haunt you, much like a walk.
Down low. Well, yeah, plus, I mean, you're working hard for a shutdown inning, too. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul back, 1-2. And a shot into right field, a base hit. As Perdomo waited nicely on that breaking ball.
Yeah, he waited on it like he was looking for it. And there wasn't a hanger. I mean, he went down and got it. And with a drawn-in infield, I mean, he really shortened up range. Not that it would have made a whole bit of difference if you'd have been playing these guys back anyway, but he goes down and gets it. A nice 2-strike at bat.
Here's Arenado, who's 0 for 2. And this is foul. Arenado's first year in this Diamondbacks uniform. Takes a strike, nothing in 2. See Peguero starting to play catch.
Well, pitch count's an issue.
Yeah, it is. Arenado, unlike Arenado.
Yeah, he did well to catch a piece of that one. He was way off balance.
Oh, 2. Runner goes on the ground to third. Chapman will make the play. Landon Roop just did not know that Perdomo was going to get such a big jump.
You're watching him leak off, and he really had good momentum breaking into it. Then he had a full-on break. I mean, if he swings through that strike 3, they would have had no chance to throw him out.
Here's Del Castillo.
Watch him start leaking, and there he goes. I mean, that's an enormous jump. You get a jump like that, and a guy puts it in play or fouls it off to tick you off.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're even ticked off. You put it in play. To an 0 to Del Castillo. Line drive center field. Here comes Bader, and Bader's just going to throw it into second.
And that's the backbreaker. I mean, you fight through it. See, all right, well, I can minimize the damage here. I'm an out away, and then all of a sudden the guy comes up with a 2-out knock that scores a run and extends the inning. That one hurts.
So that's 3 runs here in the 5th. Waldschmidt hits a fly ball out into center field. So the damage is 3, and the D-backs now lead 4-2.
Nation's fallen heroes.
All right, here we are, the bottom of the 5th inning. The 3 runs by the Diamondbacks gives them a 4-2 lead, and see if Eldridge and the bottom of the order can create something for the top of the order. Eldridge struck out in the 3rd, looking.
And he's having trouble picking up Kelly.
It's kind of that veteran with good stuff against the rookie.
That's exactly what it is. If they had an ABS challenge, they'd have challenged that.
Absolutely. Eldridge goes the other way, and it's foul.
That's the thing that a pitcher like Merrill Kelly can do. I mean, he can put you between thoughts on a pitch. I mean, that was 2-strike count, a fastball, and he would late on it.
Popped it up. This will be playable. Eldridge run. What am I coaching now?
Well, I think you made a good point. And Eldridge will probably say, well, it's Arenado. You know, he's not going to miss it. Bottom line, run, Rook.
Yeah. Well, started out in foul territory. Here's Bader. Bader bounced out to 3rd. Takes a strike. And on the ground to Perdomo.
Well, old school players wear old school flip-up sunglasses, and that's how you use. You just flip it down, find it, measure out where the bag is, and put it in the sweet spot. 10 gold gloves won by Arenado. Only Brooks Robinson has more. Mike Schmidt, the Hall of Famer, both Robinson and Schmidt Hall of Famers. Arenado will be able to make that claim someday.
There's a strike to Gilbert, who rolled out to second. Line drive, and that'll end the inning. We will head to the 6th. The Giants' annual Pride Night is highlighted by post-game fireworks. It'll be on June 12th, following the Friday night game, and it's presented by Gilead. It's a game against the Cubs. Learn more and get your tickets at sfgiants.com/pride. Yoel Peguero replaces Landon Roop. Time for a change. Switch to Comcast Business for all-in connection and protection your small business can rely on.
9th appearance on the year for Peguero. A really nice start to his season. Peguero, a very hard thrower. 29 years old. He's a rookie.
Moreno home run and a strikeout. Landon Roop departs trailing, but he pitched pretty good.
He did. We say that a lot about Landon Roop. Do not take him for granted.
There's a strike. 1-2. Moreno he's allowed a timeout, so he takes it. It's a no swing. Moreno gets it to 3-2. You don't want to walk the leadoff hitter. And he does. Especially if it's at the bottom of the order. I mean, you're really just asking for trouble.
Diamondbacks have done a good job of putting the leadoff runner on, and they've done it 4 innings in a row now, starting in the 3rd.
Here's Fernandez. Fernandez down the line. That's a fair ball. Moreno runs pretty well. He'll stop at 3rd. And it's a double for Fernandez.
And just like that, stress inning. Take a look at the breaking ball. It just kind of hangs up there middle, right in inside corner, but above the knee. And Fernandez just spins on it.
Here's Tommy Troy. Infield in. And a high pop-up to right field for Gilbert. Gilbert will catch. His throw is over the cutoff man, but grabbed by Susac. Peguero was backing up like he's supposed to.
So the non-productive out. Short fly ball, a pop up, good as a strikeout. But here now comes the top of the lineup.
Marte takes a strike. It seemed like the hottest hitter on the team always seems to hit at the wrong time if you're the Giants.
Yeah, they've got an open base here. As hot as Marte has been, I mean, you just don't want to make it easy for him with poor location.
Out of play, another good 2.
And that's a 101-mile-an-hour fastball with two-seam movement running hard away at the knees. Now that is a good pitch. Sam Hinches, the big fella, start getting stretched.
0-2. And a base hit. It's going to knock in 1. Here's Bader's throw. It's going to be late. and both runs score. So there's your bottom of the order setting up the top of the order.
And the hottest hitter on the team, taking advantage of it. Just take a look at the location. You're way ahead in the count. You got a guy who's incredibly hot, and you give him a cookie right out over the plate at the belt, and there's your result. I mean, that's 3 hits now for Marte.
So Figueroa departs. It's 6-2 D-backs. We'll be back. Coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile, and get Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity, imagine that.
All right, taking a road trip with Mom. Sam Hinch's the new pitchers now for the Giants, 7th appearance on the year.
Harold takes a strike. Oh, the leadoff walk. My goodness.
And once again, it comes back to haunt.
Line drive, base hit. Did we mention at the beginning of the telecast that Marte and Carroll were hot?
Well, that's 5 for 8 between the two of them today.
They were, well, they had 7 hits between them yesterday. Here's Perdomo. Perdomo bluffs a bunt and he takes high. Strike. Giants have time in this game to get back into it, but we can't be allowing too many more runs to eliminate that possibility. Good pitch, 1 and 2.
And you can't challenge. Well, you're down by 4. 2 have already scored, but really you're fighting for your life right now. You're in the heart of the lineup. 2 men on. Diamondbacks trying to create big time space here.
Players have to be happy when teams out of challenges, do they?
I think it takes the pressure off them.
And the 1-2. Little tapper to Devers. Devers will take it himself. That's out number 2.
Interesting to see what Tony Vitello does here with an open base and Arenado up, who's been hot. So a piece of paper comes on the field play. Man, if they stopped the game for papers that came onto the field at Candlestick,
we'd still be playing.
We'd still be playing. They'd be 6-hour games.
There is no history between Hinchis and Arenado. And it's in the dirt. Three in the 5th, 2 here in the 6th. And it's changed this game completely around. 2 balls and no strikes. See if Hentges let us know on this pitch if he's pitching around Arenado, and maybe he is.
Well, you have to pitch him the way you should. I mean, and now they're going to finally put him on.
So it looks like Del Castillo is being pulled back, and it'll be Vargas. Elmargo Vargas, who swung the bat pretty well against the Giants in Arizona.
Oh, he's having a great year. Diamondbacks today started the game with 2 switch hitters on the bench, Vargas and Barossa. So I mean, it's nice for Torrelavella, the skipper for the D-backs, to have a couple guys on the bench that can hit right and left-handed.
Vargas is hitting .307. 7 home runs, 32 driven in. .283 left-handed, .356 right-handed, and it's 0-1.
Well, he was impressed with that first breaking ball.
Swing. And he got a miss. No big and 2.
Vargas had a little greed in that swing.
Got him. Arenado is challenging, but they don't have any left. Nolan, you get 2. Take a hike.
This telecast is brought to you by the Presidio of San Francisco. It's one national park site with endless possibilities. Plan your visit at presidio.gov.
Good attitude here at the yard is Adames is going to lead things off, and he takes a strike. Giants need to get back into this one, top of the order. Adames has been on base twice, a single and a walk. And a bit outside. Kelly with that curveball now has thrown 76 pitches. Adames hits a high towering pop-up in dish. Well, so shallow right field, it was on the infield. 1 out.
All right. The world is going to want a soccer jersey. That's right. They're going to want a Giant soccer jersey. The first 20,000 fans will receive a soccer jersey presented by StubHub on Saturday, June 13th. Giants are then going to take on the Cubs at 7:05 p.m. Go to sfgiants.com/fiesta.
Here's Arise. Arise takes down low. He doubled off the glove of Corbin Carroll in the 4th inning. Shoots this one to Perdomo. 2 outs. Schmidt. Schmidt hammers one to left. Back is Troy. And it's off the bottom of the wall as he bounces off the wall. And Schmidt, with his team trailing by 4, wisely stops at second.
Yeah, I mean, a tie score or even a one-run ball game, you might have seen him try to take third. But with 2 outs and you're down 4, I mean, you really don't have that ability. Nevertheless, nice at bat and noble effort here from Troy to try and make a play. I mean, he goes into that fence hard. Stay hot.
Here's Devers, who doubled in the 4th inning. And he gets a pitch and he fouls it. Oh, and 1. Very high into center field. And that'll do it. Schmidt with a double. 7th inning coming up. Well, let's check out our game summary brought to you by Toyota. We had a tight game. Actually, the Giants were leading 3-2, and then the 5th inning happened. An error by Adames, a double, Marte, and things started to unravel. All of a sudden, the D-backs had the lead, and then they added on in the 6th inning with 2 more, and that's where we stand, 6-2. Time for a change. Switch to Comcast Business for all-in connection and protection your small business can rely on. It's JT Brubaker and Ryan Waldschmidt. And he hits one into the gap. Is anybody there? Bader! And he makes the sliding catch.
Well, a lot of things going on in this fly ball. Number one, you gotta scramble to a gap, but you're dealing with the wind, and as you're looking over your left shoulder, you're looking right into the sun, and a high backhander puts it right in the sweet spot. Nice play.
Yeah, put a exclamation mark behind that. And with 1 out, here's Moreno. Moreno against Figueroa, who was just starting out in the 6th inning. And against Figueroa, he drew a walk, and that got things going. Moreno hits a high fly ball to left. Schmidt. 2 outs. Fernandez doubled off of Figueroa in the 6th. He takes a strike.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat.
Chopper to Chapman to Devers, and that'll end the inning. So Brubaker with a 1-2-3 inning. And on Memorial Day, we will stay for the performance of God Bless America.
Remove your caps as we honor America and our military troops at home and around the world with the performance of God Bless America. Please welcome back from Travis Air Force Base and the Band of the Golden West, Mobility.
Stand beside
Cache Creek Casino Resort. Series continues tomorrow night, and then Wednesday afternoon, and then a day off on Thursday. Giants hit the road, a 3-city trip: Colorado, Milwaukee, and then the Cubs. Wish we were going, Mike.
Yeah, I do too, partner. Those are good
I
towns.
can tell you what we'd be doing in Denver. I can tell you what we'd be doing in Milwaukee, and I certainly can tell you what we'd be doing in Chicago.
Yeah, we're pretty predictable.
Maybe get to sleep one night in each town. Other than that, out all night.
Yeah, just get after it.
Here's Chapman. Chapman doesn't waste any time, knowing that we're full of baloney, and he fouls it straight back and out of play. Chapman is 0 for 2. And he gets jammed on this pop-up.
Well, Hello Kitty visits Oracle Park on Sunday, June 14th. First 25,000 fans will receive a Hello Kitty plush keychain presented by Ava Air, as the Giants will then host the Chicago Cubs. Go to sfgiants.com/Hello Kitty and get your tickets. They're going.
Here's Susak. Susak 0 for 2. He lifts it into center field. Starting to carry. Walsh will put it away. This is a really good example of how a veteran pitcher that doesn't throw 100 can carve you up.
Well, plus he just saw this lineup in his last start, so I mean he knows where the hot spots are. I mean, he's a dart thrower and he's taking advantage. Taking advantage of his command and his mixture of speeds and pitches. And it's been the difference in this game.
Eldridge is 0 for 2. And he takes wide. Eldridge hasn't been able to just get that bat where you can say he's hot. There's a pitch outside, 2-0.
Well, he has been really having good at bats.
See the frustration, it happens with hitters where pitches that you'd like to put in play, instead of doing that, you're fouling them off.
You take a look at the 6 different pitches that he throws, and he throws them a lot, all of them over 10% of the time. You would ask Merrill Kelly, hey, what's your best pitch? And he would say, well, that would be the ability of me to pitch with the pitches that I have.
So Eldridge will take the walk, the first one that Kelly has issued. Here's Bader, who's rolled out twice. Brian Kaplan, the pitching coach, out. Now a word from Jack in the Box.
Get my new Smash Jack Sliders Munchie Meal for a chance to win $75,000. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
91 pitches for Kelly. There is a left-hander throwing in the Diamondbacks bullpen.
They only got one. So when you see a lefty get up down there, you know it's going to be Brandon Garcia. One of the few teams we've seen this year that has just one lefty in the pen.
Bader trying to make it a 2-run game with a big swing.
Yeah, it's pretty commonplace now to see teams with 3 or more left-handers in their pen.
Kelly staying away from Bader. It's a ball and a strike. Staying away. 1-2. Kind of forcing Bader to think about going the other way. Away. 2-2. Two pitch. Got him on a pitch down and away. Giants strand a runner. We'll head to the 8th. It's 6-2 D-backs. By Mancini Sleep World, covering all the trending Giants news and featuring guests that listen to the pod. Listen to the pod or watch it on YouTube. Giants Talk only on NBC Sports. So JT Brubaker goes back out. Here he's facing the 9th place hitter, Tommy Troy. Troy takes a strike. It's 0-2. Troy is the single. He reached on an air and he's popped out to right field. So Brubaker said, well, if Troy's going to make me wait, then I'm going to do the same. A bit outside, 1-2.
It's a test of wills out there, I tell you. A test of wills.
Down low, 2-2.
Troy not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. Very relaxed. Product of Los Gatos High School and Stanford. 0-2 to a 3-2. 0-2
to a 3-2. It's Troy and then Marte and then Carroll. Chopper on the ground, foul.
Yep, just wait till it stops rolling and pick it up. Best way to catch that one. That's how Bobby Uecker used to catch knuckleballs.
The ones that went to the backstop?
Yeah. And that's a great at bat. For a number of reasons. I mean, obviously, you get on base, but it leads off a base, but it also ticks off a pitcher.
And now you're facing the 2 hottest guys in the world.
I don't think you're making an overstatement there either.
Marte has 3 hits today, and that's after he struck out to open up the game. It's this one foul.
Go, Neil. Go for 2. Does not put a ding in his attitude.
And a quick toss, and Troy is back. And a pop-up. Susak, a tough play. And it's just out of play.
Yeah, you needed a ticket to catch that one. But it was caught. It's going, Dad. Now let's take a look. He doesn't need no stinking glove.
Oh, yeah. Just put it away. Not a problem. Okay, Dad. 1-2. Lifted to right. Gilbert a long run. Still a long run. And he can't keep it in and out of his glove. And they'll throw to second. And that one shot right by Adames.
I thought for a second they had a chance to get the force at second.
I think they crossed each other, Mike.
I think they did. The back runner went past the front runner. That would have been a great play. But Troy, I mean, he didn't know if it was caught, what was going on. So he had to play it safe. Tony Vitello is going to make his case here, or at least hear the explanation.
And clearly they're not going to make a call. And now they're going to take a look at it.
Okay, did the back runner. Yeah.
San Francisco is challenging whether the batter runner passed the runner at first.
They got a chance here. The problem, I mean, Marte's watching the ball.
Yeah.
So he turns around and realizes that Troy's right there. You can't blame this on Troy. From that angle right there, it does not support the argument. But that's their best shot. And again, it's just a matter of what angle do you trust if you're New York.
So this is going to be a close call.
It's going to take a while for them to determine.
Yep.
You can see the reaction from Marte when he made the mistake. He grabs his head with both hands, realizing the mistake. Crew chiefs in New York are Ron Kolpa and Alan Porter. And they're taking a lot of time here. It's close. If he overruns the runner, he's out. Runner goes back to first.
But how about the magic Wandu of
Marte?
Ketel Marte?
Yeah, he's extremely hot.
Yeah. After review, the batter runner did pass the runner at first base. So the batter is out. The runner from first will stay at second.
So they do give second base to Troy.
So do they give Marte a hit? It's got to be a hit, right?
Yeah, if you're giving Troy second base, it is a base hit.
Well, through it's all said and done, Adames gets an assist. Here's Carroll. Carroll with a pop-up. And Chapman puts it away. Here's Perdomo. By the way, that's 4 hits today for Marte. Perdomo has got 1 hit that knocked in a run. And he hits this one sharply. Nice play.
A redeemer. That a baby Neil. Neil Cohen, our ball dude down the first base line, with his play of the day.
And tight. One ball and 1 strike. Tommy Troy is at second. And it's down low. Three balls and a strike. Arenado to follow. And this pop-up is out of play.
Brought his glove, got his reward.
Got him. All right. Giants have 6 more outs in this game.
For climate, weather, and stories that are moving the Bay Area forward. Watch NBC Bay Area News weeknights at 5 on your TV, Roku, or streaming on the NBC Bay Area app. Jonathan Loizaga, the new pitcher now for the Diamondbacks, 22nd appearance on the year. He has had a very, very nice first couple of months of the season.
So Loizaga throwing to Gilbert. And Gilbert takes low.
Loizaga has a healthy fastball that'll go 97, 99 miles an hour on average. And then you got a slider, a sweeper, a curveball, changeup. Well, the next starter, I mean, he can throw a lot of things at you, and they're all quality.
There's a shot down the line. And Gilbert will have at least a single and a double.
That was loud contact. That gets the troops here at the stadium fired up.
It's the second good at bat for Gilbert. He lined out in the 5th inning.
Jumps on a location challenge. Nice at bat.
Here's Adames. And Adames takes low. 1 for 2 for Willie Adames. Waldschmidt goes to left. Barossa now in center field. In tight. Two and 0. Two balls and 1 strike.
he was in the swing mode on that 2-0 count.
Pulled on the ground foul. Arenado feels it in foul territory. This crowd trying to get this Giants team back in it. 2-2. And a pop-up that may be playable. And it is. As Fernandez puts it away. So Loaizaga with a comeback after falling behind 2-0. So here's the rise. Giants still need a couple of more base runners. Rise is 1 for 3. Here he takes a strike.
Big opportunity here for the Giants. Rise has been so good in these scenarios when they need him to get on base.
He shoots this one foul. Schmidt to follow. It's 0-2. Very high.
Tried to add on some miles per hour there, a little reach back. Try to add a fastball. If you miss, you normally miss high because you pull that front side out.
Slow roller to the right side. And a high throw, but Loaizaga hangs in there to get the out.
Nice play from Loaizaga. See Fernandez high throw, and Loaizaga, he kind of caught that. His eyes were watching the bag. As soon as he realized he was going to get it, I mean, that's just perfect timing. Nice play.
Schmidt an opportunity with Gilbert at third. 2 outs. Schmidt a double in the 6th. And he takes this one inside. No swing. The 1-0 pitch to Casey Schmidt with a high fly ball, more of a pop-up to right. And that'll do it. So a wasted leadoff double will go to the 9th. The Giants post-game live. You got Kylan Mills, Sergio Romo. It's coming up right after the game. And here's Arenado. And a chopper foul to Baker. Starting his 3rd inning of work. (6-2) D-backs. Pitch is outside. Strike. Vargas on deck. And then Waldschmidt. Remember, we got a night game tomorrow. There's a Vargas is hit up the middle. And Adames will make the play. Arenado 0 for 4. Here's Vargas, who struck out looking in the 6th. He's the one, if you remember, challenged the strike 3 call. It was a great challenge. Except the D-backs didn't have any challenges left.
Yeah, I think it should be like the NBA. If you call a challenge when you don't have any left, you lose a timeout. Or something like that.
Yeah. Hard. Devers takes it himself.
Nice play.
Play over there. I said before, the hot corner is now over at first for Rafi Devers.
You know, he's been catching some steam coming his way. Not a problem. I think he's really starting to feel comfortable with that big old glove, too.
I think he probably likes it. I mean, look, all those years at third. Here he makes a great play with his glove. He doesn't have to throw.
What a concept. First base.
Walshman takes the strike.
One more look at the extension he needed to make this play, and then he takes it himself. Of course, he's probably ticked off. He's got a great arm.
And we're going to get a challenge from Susac.
Yeah, you got to challenge this.
Challenging this ball call.
Plus, Susak's been hot with his challenges.
San Francisco has 1 challenge remaining.
No cigar.
Here's the 1-1. Into center field. Bader coming in, still coming in, still coming in. He dives and he makes the catch. It's the second hit that Bader has taken away from Walshman.
Great play.
It's for the D-backs. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Giants. And Garcia comes in, a lefty, and he'll go after Devers, Chapman, and Susac. So the Giants, they got 3 more outs left in this game to see if they can make something happen.
Good numbers for the left-hander Garcia. He's a rookie, 25 years of age. Mostly two-seam fastballs, but he runs it up there in the high 90s. Sweeper is best breaking ball with that low release.
Devers takes in tight.
Did not feel good. 97. And I don't think he has a protective piece up there. And that hurts. I mean, that stays with you. Right there in the tricep, that is a very, very sensitive area. I mean, really, when you get hit there, it's hard to make a fist. But a leadoff base runner for the Giants. And none of that, but that'll definitely harden the look that everybody has in the Giants dugout. You don't take kindly to it when your teammate gets plunked, especially as hard as that, and especially when he's been your hottest guy from the left side.
Chapman takes low. Balls, no strikes. Chapman has popped out 3 times today.
I think it happened too. A guy hits a player like that. Oftentimes that strike zone can get a little tighter. Umpires don't like it. You drill guys. It wasn't intentional. Doesn't matter.
Now, that's the thing that people don't realize. It really doesn't matter.
It does not.
See Chapman taking all the way. Now he can't. He's in a spot where it's 3-2. Big chopper over the mound. Perdomo, and it's a 6-6 double play. So here's Susac. Susac is 0 for 3. It didn't take very many 0-fers in his young career.
Taking a strike, as you should.
And a foul back, and it's out of play. Oh, 0-2 to Susac with Chris Eldridge on deck. And that's the ball game. So the Giants had the lead in this one. And then the Diamondbacks, who've been playing good baseball, came back with 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. And that was enough to take game 1 of this 3-game series.
Well, it's been pretty much the same type of a formula that they've used for success against the Giants. They've been very, very good with hitting with runners in scoring position and also for creating opportunity. Giants, they need to be a little more productive when they get runners in scoring position against this club, because right now they're on a roll against the Giants.
And coming in, had hot swinging the bats. They only had 5 hits this afternoon, but credit Merrill Kelly. All right, final score. It's the D-backs 6, the Giants 2. You thank us for joining. And now stay tuned for Toyota Giants Post-Game Live. It's coming up right after these messages.
It is in his favor. The other thing, too, the Giants really had a tough time calming down the top of the lineup. Right now, the 2 toughest hitters in the D-backs lineup are Marte and Carroll, and they got 5 hits between the 2 of them today. The other thing, too, the D-backs, they were given some gifts. There were a couple of walks to start an inning, an error to start an inning, and they took advantage of them. So the Giants just have to clean it up. They have to play better baseball.
Now, the one thing you could say about the D-backs, Mike's right about the leadoff hitter getting on. That always puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And right now, the D-backs are cashing in. So, hey, 2 more games left in this series, and we're looking forward to that. Kylan, back to you.